Well, Mark, sometimes you've got to grind out a result. Is that how you feel tonight's was, a grind of a win there?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was. We had to play against a really big, powerful team tonight, and we had to stand up. Played a little bit of football at times, but we had to. It was a case of getting the 3 points tonight and doing what we had to do. We didn't play brilliantly, but we showed we have a competitive edge to us now. We could make substitutions that gave us extra physicality to deal with that. And, I was just, the only thing I was disappointed about was our decision making. Some decisions we made were when to play long, when to play short, when to pass it in and around their penalty area to create a chance. We have to be better than that, but we'll take the 3 points.
I think there was a little bit of a hangover still from Saturday's game. They were overthinking maybe what they needed to do after that.
No, not really. We set out to do. Our game plan was to be really aggressive in terms of our pressing and getting after Cambridge, and when we got it, try and pass in between their big players really quickly. And we did okay to start with, but we made a lot of bad decisions. People passing when they should clip it in behind, or clipping it long when they should play short. But listen, we've come here, difficult place. Like I say, a big physical team. The boys have got a brilliant 3 points.
Was it important to go in at the break then at level after going a goal down?
Yeah, it's always better to go in level than behind, but I'm quite pleased tonight that we showed that spirit to come back again like that. We went down at Grimsby 1-0 and then we got back, and we've done it again tonight.
I think it's just been mentioned with the interview on BBC, but the substitutions this evening just seemed spot on. Does that show, one, the strength that you've got off the bench, and two, that you know when to make the right decision at the right time?
I think it was a case of just making sure that we could match the physicality of Cambridge, because there's some really big players, and certainly in the forward areas, and we had to make sure we could deal with the set pieces, the crosses, and sometimes it's a night for the more aggressive players that can deal with that, but also can play on the break when we get a chance.
Dale Grubb and Matt Worthington both on the score sheet in the second half. Pleased with both of those goals?
Yeah, great finishers, weren't they? Grubby's great strike, and then Matt, we play lovely around the box and get him free, and he slots it in the bottom corner, but we should have scored so many more late on. But we picked the wrong option, and need to be better at that.
He didn't get on the score sheet tonight, but I thought he stood out really well. Tavon Campbell, especially when he came wide and caused a lot of threats driving at those defenders.
Yeah, we switched from a 2 up front to a 3 up front early on to stop their fullbacks getting out. And Tav, after the first 10 minutes, he was lively. But he's got so much to learn. He's got so much ability, but he's got so much to learn, and he's at the right place for that.
A year ago, almost to the day that we came here and got beaten quite heavily, does it just show how much this team has come forward in that year and where it's going forward now?
Yeah, but I think it's a natural progression. We have to try and evolve every season as a football club. We're not. No one was ever said last year that we're going to come up and win the league. It's a case of making sure that first year you get a good look at it, stay in it, and then see what happens this year. We've recruited better this year. We've been able to manage that better, and that's why we are where we are.
You go home now with a nice 3 points in the bag, better than a draw.
It is, definitely. And at 1-1, I was thinking, here we go again. I'm sure everyone had us as a 1-1 draw tonight. But now, listen, it's players get a little bit of rest now. They need that, and we have a really big game on Saturday against Newport County.